Hello everybody and welcome back to my career playthrough in Kerbal Space Program. If you remember the previous episode, you might remembered that we lost this vehicle, and only thanks to the magic of quick saving and the quick reloading were we able to continue our mission. I also noticed that some of you called my lander vehicle ugly, and I tend to have to agree with you, because it really is not that nice of a thing to look at. Anyhow, be that as it may, I thought about, how about, well, is there sort of a Kerbal word for ugly? Well, that was not ugly, that was stupid, and yeah. Well, to put it in the words of the great Scott Manley, check your staging. So, once again, yeah, get it, sorry, we had to use the quick load thing, and yeah, I didn't notice what I was doing due to the fact that I was rambling about the Kerbal word for ugly. Okay, let's try to do this a bit more concentrated this time. Alright, here is the engine. So why... I mean, the staging is okay. Why did it not stage the... Come on, game. That was not nice of you. Anyways, where were we? Yeah, we want to rescue Tom Ford. There you are. And in order to do that, we need to do a lot of change thingies, and we can't because we don't have any connection to the motherland. Yeah, well, we can actually. We just need to point this thing in the correct orbit. Orbit in the correct, direction, and blast away. Probably this is going to be the wrong one, because I always forget which is the normal and which is the anti-normal node. Okay, let's fast forward to this, and yeah, I did not finish my thoughts about Kerbal words and sentences. So, yeah, is there sort of a word for ugly in Kerbalese? You know, yeah, as I was afraid of this is the wrong one, and probably those guys of you who are a bit more familiar with the game than me were screaming, "What the heck are you doing here?" Yeah, nothing good apparently. Anyhow, I thought about, let's make this fun. If you have an idea about how to say something in Kerbalese that means ugly, post it in the comments below. I would like to know. Something like, I don't know, something that starts with K, like cringe or cuggly. Yeah, no, that's probably not the word we're looking for. Anyways, okay, we are now right above Tom Ford. And over here we need to, yeah, I know I don't have my, what's it called? My connection to the home planet, because we only have an engineer on board. Engineer, what am I saying? Of course, it's a scientist. Jorbert is a scientist, and he, of course, cannot perform the maneuvers that we need. We also need to get higher, because at an altitude of a few thousand meters, we're now only 6,500 meters above the terrain, and the thrust to weight ratio and everything else is probably not high enough, so we can deal with that in a sufficient manner. So let's warp this forward. Yeah, now we got our connection. Why didn't we get that earlier, huh? Come on. Okay, yeah, I know, because we didn't have a line of sight. Yeah. Anyhow, so, as I mentioned before, if you have any words in Kerbalese that sort of say ugly or something else. Spell them out in the comments below. Yeah, I mentioned cringe. That sounds like the Grinch. Wait a moment. The Grinch is green, so are Kerbals. Coincidence? I think not. Well, that's something that needs to be investigated thoroughly, so if Christmas comes around and your Christmas is not as nice as it should be, maybe you should check if there are any little green men hiding around the house. Okay, maneuver coming right up. Just a tiny one. There we go. And... yeah. That's done with. Okay, it seems like we're not really going to have... we're not going to be exactly above Tom Ford, but let's try and do it anyways. So, what we need is a maneuver node, and we need to reduce our velocity significantly so that we hover sort of above him. Something like that should be working. Okay. Let's do another quick save over here. Not sure if this is the opportune time to do so, but I'm going to do it anyways. Okay, let's warp there. Our moon vehicles are still orbiting. I mean my command and service module, of course. Okay, we're coming up again. Let's hope that this time we do not crash. We need a burn time of 2 minutes and 40 seconds, which is longer than we have in this stage. So, let's fire it up right now. And accelerate this a bit. Which are the tanks that are being sucked dry? Those are the ones. Okay. So these are the ones that we need to empty as well. Empty? Discard, of course. That's what I meant. Okay. Stage separation coming right up. And just a few liters? Meters? What's the unit of fuel in Kerbal Space Program? Units of fuel, maybe? Okay, now we got rid of those. We are on our second stage. There we go. Okay, do I see Tom Ford already? Ah, there he is. Tom Ford's scrap. Okay, now we are talking. We're reducing our velocity and try to land right on top of him. This is going to get tricky. I mean, we do have a lot of Delta V in that lander, but yeah. We still need to get around to get to where Tom Ford actually is. Okay, that looks good. Oh, yes, we are high enough. So we're probably not going to crash too soon. And I also want my target reticule, or my retrograde marker, above the target marker. So this is the way I always try to not dock, but rendezvous with something on the ground, which is, yeah, there we go. As you can see, our retrograde marker is moving towards the target marker, the little pink icon over there. And if they are aligned, then we should land almost on top of him. let's see if that works as I've planned. Okay. Yes, that's good. That's actually very good. Nope, not that good. Okay. Okay, 3 kilometers. I mean, we could walk that distance if we were Tom Ford. But I don't think that Kerbal high fashion designers do like to walk that long across a plain of ugly grey space rocks. I mean, that desolation has some sort of weird beauty about it, but also kind of doesn't. I got a weird relationship to the Mun. I mean, I like to go there, and it's nice to get science and whatever, but it's not really exciting, you know what I mean? Whoa, don't cut the engine. Why did I cut the engine? I mean, it's not that exciting, is what I wanted to say, but on the other hand, it's sort of like almost feels optically like the real moon, and yeah. Some of you who are longtime viewers of the channel probably know that one of my life wishes is to maybe one day get into space. But in order to do that, I would have to become a multi-millionaire, because apparently only those can go into space if you are not specifically trained as an astronaut or scientist, and or are a Russian or US citizen. So yeah. Actually, there was one Austrian who was in space. There was one Austrian cosmonaut or astronaut, however you want to call them. I don't think we have I don't think we really have an official nomenclature for those, because there was only one. His name was Franz Viehböck. I mean, was. I hope he's still alive. I didn't check, but I think he's still alive. And he was in space on the Mir space station in the 80s or early 90s. I'm not sure about the date either. Anyways, it was a big event for our small little country to have somebody from us over there, or up there rather. Hi, Tom Ford. How's your scrap doing? Badly, it seems. Okay, speaking of badly, this is a very badly inclined hill. And yeah, I'm not so sure that we're going to land very nicely in here, on here, over here. Okay, 0.5 meters per second. This is going to be a very... Oh! Why didn't I drop those tanks? Now I lost a lot of fuel basically for nothing. Okay, we have touched down and we are sliding, which I do not like. Oh, come on. There we go. That RCS is good for something, it seems. Okay, let's do some... Did I put an action group for the collection of science? Let's try. Let's first do a quick save, because if I press something and everything explodes, then that's not good. Okay, it's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 3, it's not 4 either, it's not 5. Definitely not 6, because 6 is always... I use 6 always for the antennae. There we go. Is it 7? No. Is it 8? No. 9? That's not it either. 0. Why did I use 0 for science? I don't know. Because, especially if all the other action groups are not used anyway. Okay, we have everything we need, and yeah, Jorbert. That's a nice view, isn't it? Okay. let's get you out of there because you need to reset these experiments. First of all, collect the data, restore that. Data, restore that. I'm sorry, this is a tedious thing and I did not want to take that science collector thing with me because that would have meant extra mass. And yeah. Okay, let's also take a surface sample and an EVA report and get back on board. Okay. We don't need this, but we need this. Hello, Tomford. Boingy boingy. Kerbals run weird. Okay, let's move forward. Keen viewers might notice that this is still Kerbal Space Program 131, because in KSP 143, the most current version, the jetpacks look differently, because we now have the parachutes installed as well. Also, EVA controls are different than what they are now, and my personal opinion is they work a bit buggy. But yeah, that's a topic for another time. So yeah, we have rescued Tomford, another engineer. Who needs those anyway? So, what do we want to do today? Let's activate the navigation for that. So what we need to do is basically head up a little bit northeast. So, forward surface target. Yeah, since target is on the surface, we can use that as well. Okay, let's do another quick save because that's the thing we should do now. 284 kilometers, and we're going to head up east, which is about almost the direction I'm facing now. Okay, let's fire it up. Ah, look at that. The nice little waypoint enhancement mod shows me where I need to go. How nice of you. And yeah, we need to get higher first. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're not going to perform a complete orbit. Whoa, that was way too fast. But I mean, we could get up very high, to be honest. But I think we're going to reach, because this looks like it's going to be on the higher flats. Since this is the big crater, this is going to be probably higher up than the other stuff. So what we should do is get, yeah, that's probably exactly how it looks like. Okay, yeah, that was not well thought out. A little bit over here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, node in 3 minutes. And the burn time of 10 seconds, which is manageable, of course. I really hope I did not lose too much delta V by not dropping the drop tanks earlier on. Okay. Yeah, that was probably way too much because the moon is... No, wait a minute. Where is it rotating to? The other direction, yeah. What I thought. Okay, and I'm at a complete 360. Yeah, I'm a bit of a klutz today. So yeah, forgive me if this is not as precise or whatever as maybe some other YouTubers would do it, but I hope we're having fun anyways. Alright, let's add another maneuver here. antenna is working, which is good. Yeah, this is going to be an adjustment as well. We're going to need to do an adjustment once we're closer over there. Okay, 420 meters per second of delta V, estimated burn time 1 minute 21 seconds, and I'm a bit sounding like an airplane captain now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Kerbal captain speaking. We are now at an altitude of 22,000 meters above the moon's surface, and as you can see below, there are 3 things we need to investigate. Those are going to yield us a lot of science, and as you all know, Kerbalkind's most important mission is to gather more science from across the universe. So please sit tight and enjoy your flight while we are going to make our descent towards our target. Thank you for your attention. This is your co-pilot Tomford speaking. The weather on the moon is non-existent. That is all. Okay, after that little excursion into absurdity, we are now going to drop the next tanks. There we go, in just a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and goodbye. What exploded? Fuel tank. So I really hope that was just one of the dropped tanks and none of my still remaining tanks. Looking at the delta V meter, it does not appear to be the case. So yeah, that's good. Isn't it always like this? When does a Kerbal Space Program mission really goes completely according to plan? Can anybody tell me that? Because in my experience, it rarely does. So yeah, we're flying now above. Wait a second, what did I do now? We're now way too low. Come on. Okay, I'm heading now upwards. What's going on here? Okay, I'm a bit confused now because for some reason the game thinks I'm ascending or descending. Where am I controlling this from? What's the target? Oh no. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. What is happening? Why? I'm setting this as a target. Yeah, this is not working out as I intended. Ugh. So, what's the target here? Why are we not aligned with where I want to go? I mean, come on. Okay, maybe let's get closer to that thing over there. Okay. You may notice from the lack of funny commentary that I'm really having a hard time grasping what's going on, because I thought that if I set the target to waypoints, some of those as the navigation, what is now the target? Because apparently it's no longer the moon or debris. The moon? Oh, come on. This is really stupid. Okay, so we now have to do it the manual way. Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to do it anyway. Let's cancel out our horizontal velocity. Whoa, my delta V is really low now because I have messed up royally. Yeah. Let's try to get this thing down in one piece. And maybe nudge it over there afterwards. There we go. Okay, this is still 2 kilometers away. I really have to be careful with my delta V now, because first of all we have to look at that. That looks so nice. I always like the view with Kerbal in the background. Reminds me of that famous, beautiful Apollo 11 shot with the Earth rising. Try to go here because I think that's closer. Vertical speed is dropping, which I don't want. Yeah. We're now just hovering above the surface of the moon. And what I'm trying to do here is keeping my vertical speed, as you can see here, basically out of the negative range. So, or at least above a certain range, so it doesn't get too negative. Anyhow, thing is, we also then need to cancel out our horizontal velocity. And we really don't want to lose this vehicle. At least I don't want to. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't like my vehicles. How about it? Okay, what's it called? We want Nerd's Courage. There we go. Braking, 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 braking. Yes, finally. Okay, let's find this real retrograde orientation. It's going to be a bit of a hard landing. Oh, maybe not so hard. There we go. Whoa! No, 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 no. Come on. Why did you do that for? Okay, temperature scan. Oh, we already have temperature scan for both of the areas. That is nice. Okay, now, Jorbert, do your thing. We want that data, we want that data, we want this data, of course, and then we want this data, we want this data, we want all of the data, and then we want to restore this and that, and EVA report, and surface sample, and a lot of science. And burns you have collected cannot be stored. Which ones? Maybe we already have some of them. Already stored Midlands. Oh, we already have the Midlands. Okay, this is not a new biome for us. Too bad. Okay, let's get our nice little lander can over there. And fire her up. far are we away? Not that much. So I really don't think I'm going to be making it to another one, the second science area on the pole, the North Pole, actually. Because if you look at my delta V readings, which read 1250 meters per second, well, we're going to make orbits, that's fine, but we need to save some for a potential rendezvous with our service module. There we go. Cancel out the horizontal velocity and also the vertical one, of course. Boom, there we go. Are we still in the Midlands? Yes, we are. So no new biome, unfortunately. And we have not finished our mission. Why didn't we finish our mission? Or is this seismic? Yeah, that was seismic, sorry. It looked like temperature. Sorry about that. That's the temperature icon. Yeah, I don't really get those icons sometimes. Okay, 1200 meters per second left. Can we dare to go to the crater and still have enough left to make orbit? I'm not sure. Let's try. Let's do this as the final thing we want to do for this episode. So where do we want to go? I can't set any ground navigation, but I want to go southwest, which is in this direction. Let's try to do that thing with the hovering again. I'm just afraid that we are not going to be having enough delta V to perform all of that. How far are we away? Well, that's still a while. I mean, maybe if we get another... I mean, I really want to get another biome, so we can get more science back home. Back home to all the scientists who are waiting for us to do something cool up here. So still the Midlands. Oh, damn it. Yeah, if this gets any... We're really now pushing our luck. Because I think if we're below 900, it's going to be really hard to get into orbit. Yeah, still the Midlands. Yeah, really need to get above this. Is that the crater? No biome change here. So, yeah, that's not gonna cut it. Speaking of cut it, we're cutting this short and we're now going back into orbit. Look at that. So nice. Trying to make this a really flat trajectory, so I use my energy to get horizontal velocity mostly and not the vertical one, because we want to get around the moon and not high above the moon. Yeah, but we don't want to... No, we don't want the vertical speed to go negative. That's a bad thing. Especially if we're about to crater. Whoa! That was way too much! Damn it, what am I doing? Okay, but let's get this a little bit higher. There we go, 11. Let's get this to something about 20. Yeah, that should be fine. So, yeah, we have gotten our science, we've gotten our scientists. No, not our scientists, we have our, what's it called? Engineer. We can't get any new EVA data, unfortunately. But we're having fun. Gerbert, you are a fun little cracker. A wasabi cracker, because you're green. Okay. Cracker, of course, written with K. One of the snacks that Kerbals like to transport when they're in space. Okay, let's set up, because this takes 30 minutes, let's set up an alarm for that. There we go, we should be fine now, and let's switch to our little ship, that command and service module. Well, that's not it. There it is. Yeah, we didn't. Okay, I know I can't delete the maneuver node, but come on, cut me a little bit of here. Okay, what we do want is to rendezvous with a lander, and yeah, our trajectories couldn't be worse. This is going to be a bit tedious, maybe. Okay, where is the ascending and descending node for that? Well, we don't want that maneuver. Oh, now we have range of communication, and we can change that. First thing I'm going to do is make our orbit a bit higher, because then it's going to get easier. There we go. Then it's going to get easier to do the plane change, and it's going to cost a lot less delta V than as it would now. Okay. Yeah, well, that's too much. So how much are we talking about? 0.5. Not as good as I would have liked. Okay, we're here. We are now at 2.2. Well, that's not good. 1.5. What are you doing? Okay. Well, that perhaps is not going to help us. Okay, that's a lot better, and once we got that, we're going to get this a little bit sorted out. Okay. Oh, we need to cut that out. There we go, and now we're going to activate the engine. I'm not going to trust that staging anymore. Yeah, everything manual from now on. A 7-minute burn, that shouldn't be that hard to accomplish. Okay, firing her up. Oh yeah, 10 seconds. So there we go. Fine tune this a bit because we got another coming up. 3, 2, 1, and yeah, we're gone. 196 as well, and yeah, let's set up another maneuver node. Or let's correct a bit. But what we're trying to achieve here is a better orbit for our rendezvous. There we go. Don't want 0.3. The target orbit that our vehicle is going to be headed, there we go, 21 kilometers. So let's try to get this as close as possible. Yeah, the ascending node is way too high now. Going to be some fine-tuning we are going to do here. Almost. Okay, I think we can live with that. I mean, we will have to do some other fine-tuning in there, but this is really boring maneuver node stuff, and yeah, we're going to have another one in 21 minutes. And honestly, this video is already way too long already, so we're going to look at what's going to happen with the rendezvous the next time when we once again enter the ShadowZone. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel for more and follow me on my social thingies. The links are in the description. Also, you can watch one of the 2 cool videos shown on the right. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.